hard at many times when you're leading a project and you're not showing up to be exceptional. I know you're going to have days where you can't be exceptional because there's things that happen, as they say, lives. And what that translates to is that you have to understand that you still have to do the best that you can of what you have. And the way to do that is to show up to be exceptional. And being exceptional means breaking the standards. If the standard is, okay, we don't use a project charter, create one anyway. So at least you understand the concepts of it. This is important because project quality and culture start with you again. Here's my actionable tips I love for you to go experiment with. Set a visible quality standard for deliverables, acknowledge when standards are met, and course correct respectfully. Point number 10, time reveals who rehearsed and who was just actually winging it. Hey, you know what? You can fake it, as they say, until you make it in the short term. But time reveals all. It exposes the lack of preparation. So this is important because long projects require long-term consistency. What is consistency? That means I'm showing up. What is consistency? That means that when I said I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. When I told you I was going to be here, I was going to be here. And it prevents you having the momentum that is required to achieve excellence. Experiment with these actionable tips. Review your performance monthly, not just at the end of the project. Let me park here parenthetically too, family. A lot of times what ends up happening, especially for us that run a predictive or a waterfall type project, basically meaning that we plan everything up front, we wait until the very end to do our lessons learned register. Now, I'm not going to just point fingers at you because I have a finger that's coming back at me. I've been guilty of this as well. And then we miss out on the opportunity for some things that we can do better in the next project because we waited until the end. And most of the time when the project is in, people are rejoicing and happy. And the last thing they want to do is attend a lessons learned register meeting to go over the lessons learned. So I would recommend that you actually keep your lessons learned very active throughout the whole project. Prepare scripts or responses, like I said, for reoccurring issues, and standardize reporting so you never scramble at the last minute. Well, family, I truly appreciate you giving me this opportunity, but I'm not done. I want to close with some final thoughts about leading with focus. Number one, you don't need more motivation. And hey, listen, I read the books, listen to the audios, look at the affirmations. I'm huge on that. However, you need more focus. You don't need to do more. You need to do what matters most and do it consistently. And the last and final one, the world is full of distracted people, but the project managers who win, they protect their focus like it's the greatest asset, because it is. So remember, real challenges happen when when you're not intentional about taking action. You know, I'm about action, 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 execution, execution. Because if we just sit and listen to episodes, or we just read an article and we don't go in and experiment with it, I'm not giving you something prescriptive. I always want you to experiment with the information that I provide you. So with that being the case, here's some things I want you to look at. Identify one thing in your role you need to master, then go practice it until you can't get it wrong. Number two, eliminate just one daily distraction that's stealing your energy, and most of all, we all know, stealing your time. Block out the next and final one, block out time to work on what truly matters. No interruptions, no excuses. And I'm going to tell you about this last one. There's going to be some people that are not going to be happy with you. But at the end of the day, you have to do what works for you so you can be better for them. So I always say, block that time out and just get full focus, whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes. You have to experiment to see what works for you. And my closing remarks before I end today's episode, because discipline without focus is just motion without meaning. And you were called not to be average, but you were called to be exceptional, and you were called to be a leader. I go by the name of ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks out there, hey, listen, that just simply means Ed. I appreciate the opportunity. Shout out to Vegas in the building. I appreciate you. Any questions, comments, or thoughts that you guys may have, please, you can reach me. You know how to find me.